those two shots.
A couple of body shots there, too, sunk in early on Randall Bailey.
Let's go.
The advice from Danny Smith, no relation to Ishe Smith, basically outboxing. You got all the punches. Let your offense flow. Because Bailey is just looking for the home run swing.
You know, Nick, Ishe Smith, one of the top welter prospects in the world. I think Danny Smith's one of the better young trainers in boxing. We've seen him now 3 times. He just seems to always be in control and give good advice. He doesn't just say what to do, but he tells them how to do it.
Agreed. No reason for Ishe Smith, Steve, in your opinion, to make this an inside fight at this stage? Big right hand for him.
I just don't think it's his style. I never bought the fact that he was going to walk in and try to fight Randall Bailey inside. It's not Bailey's style either. Bailey's a big puncher. He needs extension on his right hand to land it. Ishe's more of a boxer, so it doesn't surprise me that this has not been an infight.
I still thought that Smith perhaps would try to jam him up again because they don't think Bailey could do anything if he doesn't have that punching will. But Bailey and White is awfully deliberate in this one. Straight in, straight out from Bailey. No lateral movement. Now it's Bailey who backs off. Not much on Bailey's jab as Smith tries to go to the body again.
Step back.
If Smith can become the aggressor, that's a big if, he will win every round in this fight. Then again, he might get knocked out trying. So that's the beauty of it. That's the danger.
Rock solid matchup here. Former 2-time world champion Randall Bailey and White, 29 years old, moving up in weight class against Ishe Smith, undefeated, younger in the fight. Biggest challenge of his young career.
Bailey just missed 5 seconds ago with a big right hand, but when he gets leverage on it and shoots it straight, it is a danger punch.
Smith walked into a little shot there. I was going to ask you how well you think Smith sees punches coming in the anticipation. He used to try to get by with strictly anticipation. He needs more defensively to bring to the table against a power puncher like this.
Yeah, he blocks left hooks by raising his right glove, but he doesn't slip. He doesn't move his head that much with right hands, and that's, of course, the punch Bailey's using or wants to use to win this fight.
Bailey slipping a shot for a change. Looking a little bit more fluid. They're flat-footed now in the middle of the ring. Right hand by Bailey. And there's a jab that scores, but not anything following up. For the bell, and Steve Smith, blood trickling from the left nostril at the end of that round. Let's see if Randall Bailey picked up on it. He comes out firing the jab with a lot more conviction.
I saw Ishe Smith blow his nose with his glove just before the start of this round. That's never a good idea because the membrane swells.
And now he is getting tattooed by that left from Bailey. Where has it been prior to this? Good idea. Right guard up by Bailey, so he's not open. May be open downstairs, but he is getting off first, at least early in this round. We're in the 5th, scheduled for 12 or less, here in Santa Ynez, California. It's the 2004 debut of Showbox, The New Generation.
No.
Ishe Smith in the dark trunks against former 2-time champion Randall Bailey. Man with a big right hand and a nice right by Smith. Combination from Smith as they both wing shots that find nothing but air.
Stop.
But Bailey just jumps in and out. No lateral movement whatsoever. He's very stiff-legged, but he's not that easy to hit with the jab because he keeps his gloves up.
That's it. Now he picks off shots with the gloves nicely. Steve, the one thing I think we could say five heats in is that Smith, who talked about having disdain really for Randall Bailey certainly isn't intimidated by fighting a two-time world champion.
No, he was looking forward to it, and he better get off the rope so he won't be looking forward to too much more. That's not the place for him to be. It's a big ring. He should use it.
And it's a big round so far for Randall Bailey, who really needed this to prove that he could box and put shots together. It's just killing Ishe Smith's momentum. With under a minute to go in round 5, it's all belonged to Randall Bailey and White. As he is trying to pull back even into this fight, or close to it. He's been down once late in the second round from a short right hand to the jaw by Ishe Smith.
Ishe has to get busier. Bailey's suckering him in now. You can see that.
Good point. Smith content to fight off the back leg for now. Come forward when he wants to. Punch again at once as one. Nice left counter from Ishe Smith to the ribs.
10 seconds.
Bailey looking to unload with that right.
Very clean.
Round 5, but he, in my opinion, won. He agrees to the body. We really haven't seen it. That's what the corner wants.
He's unveiled a right hand to the body the last couple of rounds. He's only used it once or twice, but it's a punch we can look for.
And Ishe Smith, as you saw from that bloody rag, he is leaking blood from both nostrils. They stemmed the flow, did Stitch Duran in his corner. Great name for a cup man.
The best. Up there with Eddie the Clot Aliano, the late Eddie the Clot. What I was saying a couple of rounds ago, Nick, about Reggie Jackson before Ishe so rudely interrupted me by landing a big punch. They used to say about Reggie Jackson, he's more exciting striking out than a lot of hitters are hitting doubles. Similarly, Bailey, even missing his right hand, he can dictate the fight, and he can make Smith think about it, think about how dangerous that whistling right hand going by his ear is. It can make Ishe tentative, and I think that's largely what's happened here. We seem concerned with that right hand.
That's a good point, and he's so fast with it. Yet, when you commit to a punch that way, you're open for something, Steve. What is Randall Bailey open for?
He's not open for that much because he keeps his hands up.
Let him go.
But after he fires that shot.
Well, after he fires the right hand, he's usually so off balance, he's actually hard to find because he's stumbling.
Randall Bailey trying to pull probably even in this fight. Smith coming out with more aggression. Danny Smith, his trainer, urging him to string punches together. That's really the edict from both corners. Combinations. Get into the flow, dictate, and again, when you can't land if you're not throwing. If you're looking for the home run shot, it's not going to work. But to Ishe Smith's credit, he's not looking for one big punch. But wary of one big shot from Randall Bailey.
You know, Bailey is the veteran in this fight. But look at his record. Going 6 or more. Smith is undefeated. Bailey, 4-3. The big puncher sometimes fades.
Steve, it was almost phenomenal, amazing to me to look at Randall Bailey's record. 9-year pro and realize that his first distance victory was in his last fight. So it's almost all or nothing.
Smith landed a real good right hand about a few seconds ago. His best punch in 2 or 3 rounds.
Smith trying to take the momentum back in this fight. Bailey had it in the 5th heat. Randall Bailey absorbing shots there, not looking good. Now they're inside.
No hitting behind the head,
As it's
Randall.
Smith who holds on, and Bailey warned for hitting behind the head. Referee Dr. Lou Moret.
Tell you what, Nick, at the halfway mark, this is a very close fight.
Time!
You'll check in on your scorecard